What's poppin', people? This is me, Yedgar, with another PS replay. This was against Mizuki for the most Ubers tournament ever. If you remember correctly, I posted a video for the same tournament 3 years ago, back in Black and White 2. And this time I'm playing on a team with my friend Tony Flygon. He was the one who invited me to play for his team. So I'm pretty grateful for that because I got this battle and I wanted to showcase it for you guys. Yeah. Um, so how the tournament works is that you get a select you get certain rules and you get to build your team according to those rules. And basically my rule set was no primals, so no primal Gravan and no primal Kyogre, and must use what was that? No, just no primals. That was the rule set. I'm sorry. This was like a month ago too. But yeah. So basically, when I heard that, I was like, I gotta use the Behemoth. The Pokemon you see at the leftmost side, that Behemoth, the black and white monster, Palkia. Yes. So I immediately told Tony I wanted to build with Palkia. We built this team, which turned out to be pretty great with Palkia, obviously. And since I expected Kyogre, because I was bringing it too. Oh yeah, it was must use Kyogre. It was must use Kyogre. Um, the other part of the rule set. Now that I remember. And yeah, we built the team with Palkia. And my Palkia is the good old reliable Lustrasaur Palkia with Hydro Pump, Special Rent, Fire Blast, and Thunder. You know, full coverage, no survivors. Specs Kyogre, which is a set I really like, and I figured a lot of people wouldn't be prepared for it because if my opponent was someone that only knew ORAS Ubers, I knew he would be unfamiliar with Specs Kyogre, and he wouldn't know how to handle it. And Scarf Landorus, because it checks 36 like Mega Gengar, E Killer, stuff like that. T-Tar, because T-Tar is such a good rocker in my opinion. Um, it handles not Caesar, Salamence pretty well. Um, Gengar. I'm Shuka, by the way. I'm Shuka. No, I'm not Shuka. I'm Chopple for Focus Blast Mega Gengar in case he brings it. And yeah, my Arceus is Arceus Fairy. Um, I think I used it because my team was hella weak to Yveltal and Mega Salamence if he would bring it, I mean. And yeah, I wanted to use not special defensive, physical defensive. And Mega Caesar is SD. SD superpower just in case he brought Dialga. Lured it in, go for superpower. That also makes things easier for my Kyogre and Palkia to clean with water type moves respectively. And sorry about that, this decides to show up just exactly as I am recording, but whatever. I don't think that is so important, and I'm not so picky with my recording. So yeah, um, but yeah, Superpower Scizor also checks Xerneas and E Killer, so that's pretty great. My opponent's team, it's Mega Gengar, obviously, Kyogre, which he had to bring, and Dialga, which is most likely his Stealth Rock user. Um, Arceus, I'm assuming support because he has a Lugia, and Lugia usually is in need for support Arceus. And Xerneas, I was kind of expected to be Scarf if he was a Specs Kyogre. So I'm just gonna assume Kyogre is Kyogre can be any set really, and Lugia can just be support for Mega Salamence stuff like that. E Killer, you can't really go wrong with Lugia when you want some defensive support. But yeah, threats I'm gonna be looking out for, definitely that Dialga, and definitely that Xerneas. Dialga because if he's offensive Dialga, he with Flash Cannon, he can get a kill pretty much every time he comes in. And Xerneas, because I only have Scizor to check it really well. If that gets worn down by Stealth Rocks, that could be really problematic for me. But yeah, let's get right into the battle. I'm gonna lead off with T-Tar as he leads off with his Xerneas. I lead off with T-Tar because he honestly has the best matchup against most of his team, as he does predict that nicely. He's gonna pull a switch into that Dialga, predicting it to go into Scizor. That's really nice from his part because he knows Scizor can really do much against his Dialga. But not only that, he has that Fire Blast. And that Fire Blast miss was actually really crucial. You're gonna see later on in the game that was really crucial. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. I mean, he's gonna go for the Stealth Rock. I'm gonna go for the T-Wave. You know, if you know me from back then, you know that I dislike T-Wave. You know, it's my least favorite move in the game. But Tony Flagon was the one who suggested that set because he just wanted me to cripple things for Specs Kyogre. If it was me, I would have used Super Power on T-Tar. I would like, fuck it. But yeah, Super Power. I mean, Thunder Wave is gonna help me to cripple that T-Tar, and that also means that my Scizor is gonna be faster than it because I have 0 EVs in speed. So that does help me a little. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the rocks on my own. He's gonna go for Flash Cannon. You know that that Fire Blast miss actually was crucial because not only would I have confirmed that he was a offensive Dialga, but that would turn Flash Cannon into a potential 2-hit KO, so that was kind of huge. Anyways, I go for my Landorus, go for U-turn. If he wanted to stay in, I was prepared to sack T-Tar if anything, but if he wanted to switch into something like Lugia or Gengar, I would be able to trap one of those. So yeah, that was my plan. He does stay in though, which means he's most likely gonna go for Draco Meteor because that's a free kill, in all honesty. And this is where the Fire Blast miss was more crucial in my opinion. Draco Meteor would have killed, which means that Dialga wouldn't have been able to get paralyzed. And because of this second para, Dialga is now in range of Super Power Scizor because my EV spread allows me to KO Dialga at that range of HP. The roll is gonna be on the screen right now. As you can see, the roll is in my favor as he does get para one more time, and that obviously confirms the kill for Scizor. So I'm gonna go straight into that and just go for Super Power. If he decides to switch out, that's fine. I don't see what else he could bring though. If he goes to either Lugia or if he goes into Lugia, he gives me a free Z, or Kyogre gets worn down pretty easily. I'm gonna sack my Landorus T. You might think that I've gone totally insane because I sack my healthy Landorus T to Kyogre when I have a full health Palkia. But in my opinion, this was the right play because my game plan right there was to save Palkia for the end of the game. Now that the Dialga is gone, his best answer for my Palkia would be either his Xerneas or his Gengar. If that was a Destiny Bond Gengar, that is. Because I'm playing like this is support Arceus, and looking at his team, it's most likely like something that can take on Ho-Oh. Because his team looks kind of weak to Ho-Oh. Or Fly Times, by that matter. So, like Mega Salmon. So, if he is a Arceus Rock, Palkia nails that with Hydro Pump, and if he's something like Arceus Water, I know that I can beat Palkia. I mean, I know I can beat Arceus Water 1v1 beat Palkia because I have the Thunder, and yeah, it's gonna do a shitload. So yeah, that's why I was playing so conservative with Palkia. Here, decided to go for Kyogre because it was a free switching, and I knew somebody would get nailed by Thunder. Following my logic from the last turn, if he was Arceus Water, it would be killed. If he was Lugia, it would die, stuff like that. He goes into Xerneas here, goes for Geomancy. He doesn't really have any options. And yeah, decide to sack my Arceus Fairy because at this point it's totally useless against everything on his team. Gengar can trap it. Lugia is gonna Toxic it, and against Arceus, it would be a potential defog for him. So that was the most expendable member of my team. As I'm just gonna revenge kill Cernius with my Scizor. I'm gonna save my Scizor for later, just in case I get a free switch into it against his Lugia, and if I get a free switch into Scizor, I can SD up and potentially win the game. As he goes for Will-O-Wisp, here is where the inexperience for him kicks in. If you played anything from XY to Black and White 2, you would know that the damage dealt to Kyogre means that screams that I'm Specs Kyogre, because regular Kyogre, as in Choice Scarf or no Calm Mind or Specs, would have been able to kill that Kyogre at that range of HP. So, in my opinion, the play that he's about to make changes the game completely. He goes into Lugia as I go for Scald. I am Spec Scald Kyogre as opposed to Origin Pulse, because I didn't want to miss, in all honesty, and I wanted to get a burn against something in case that it was Arceus Water, which would grant me the game, most likely. So, yeah. Palkia comes in. I go to Palkia as opposed to Scizor because I had a feeling that his last Pokemon Gengar would have Will-O-Wisp and would be the Hex Gengar, which is pretty common in ORAS nowadays. So Palkia would give me the best benefit, in my opinion. And yeah, he protects to get the special attack boost as he goes for Hex. As after Rocks, special is easily gonna knock out the Gengar. And now his last Pokemon is the Arceus Rock. I decided to go to Special Rend because I know Judgment is not gonna kill me, and Special Rend would put Arceus in bullet point range, so I didn't have to risk the Hydro Pump, but he reveals Recover, as I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump and kill the Arceus. So that's gonna be the game. Had a fun time playing this. Had a chance to use Palkia in ORAS, which is something that I was really looking out for. Thanks a lot to Tony Flagon for helping me with the team. It's sad that we lost round 2, and yeah. Also thanks to Tony Flagon and Mr. Jambet for uploading those in-depth battle analyses for their YouTube channels. Those two really inspired me to upload this battle. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you later, guys. Bye.